Hello, welcome back to my channel. Because of the previous video, the very last video that I did, I talked about talking dirty, and I was like, if just one person can leave a comment in the comment section and tell me to create a content about it, that I would do it, because I know I've done a video talking about dirty talk. But you know, when it comes to creating content on dirty talk, I can't literally tell you exactly what to say. I'm just going to help you know how to know what to say. Every individual is different, and what is comfortable for me may not be comfortable for you. What you find convenient may not be convenient for me. So that's why I give you a guide into discovering how to dirty talk in a way that will suit your personality. Far from that, I will still give you hints and examples of how to sharpen those things that define your personality. So the topic is dirty talk. It's how to talk dirty to your man during the moment. Talking dirty is not something that so many people find easy to do. And judging by the number of people that search about it online and end up on this YouTube channel, it is clearly something that people want to know more about. I'll make a confession. I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to talking dirty. But because of that, I decided to practice what I preach. So over the years or over time, I have worked on how to get comfortable talking dirty. And I think it has worked. And what worked for me mostly was discovering myself, not just talking dirty because this person said this is exactly what you say. It's also understanding my partner, knowing what he finds comfortable or convenient, and also understanding myself and what I would do naturally and how to put the dirty talk naturally and not feel disgusted at what I say. Or maybe after the moment, go one corner and I'll start remembering everything I said. I'll be like, ooh, did I say this? Something that'll make me eck. So the number one rule that I thought about that really helped me is not to think about it as dirty. So many people relate dirty talk to something dirty, tabooish. And then when you start taking it that way, you find it very uncomfortable to do. You find it shy to do, and you find it really dirty to do. Yeah, we associate dirty into it because it's not just a normal talk, because the issue of the moment is a nasty situation, and it is sometimes irritating, but it is a sweet, irritating, messy moment. So that word dirty talk goes a long way with it. Now, for you not to find it dirty, try to express yourself vocally. The way you can understand this better, understand yourself better, and know the kind of dirty talk that will work for you is expressing it naturally. You don't have to follow a script. I always try my best to teach people not to follow script or not to follow what I say in the video. Not saying that you shouldn't take my advice, but I always talk about communication or trying to understand yourself, because I understand that people are different. I might tell you that this is how you give brain, and then when you try it, you don't find it comfortable. But there's a way you can walk around what I said and discover yourself, how to do it to feel better at it. Now, for dirty talk, it is definitely something that you say naturally. Sometimes, especially if it's a new partner, you don't really understand the person. You don't know what he likes or how he would take it. You go ahead and dirty talk the whole town down, and they may find it very uncomfortable. So first of all, learning yourself, learning your partner, like knowing what they find comfortable and what you can find comfortable. And also, if you want to make dirty talk natural, say what you see. For example, you want to compliment your partner when they are going in, out, and you want to talk about their joystick. Should I say, I can't get away from your big joystick. I like how you shift my womb. Literally an African thing. I don't know if it's everywhere. Kind of means like you have big joystick and maybe long, and then it's satisfying whatever that is there, and you know that your partner's joystick is not big, it is obvious that it's not big. I'm not talking about extremely big that it's abnormal. The average size, which is around 5.3 upwards, when it is blown, it's normal for you to assume that it is big. But something that is literally small, it doesn't matter. It is small and he knows how to please you with it. That's what matters. Then talk about how big, glorifying how big the joystick is. Because maybe you read it in a book, you're obviously not being honest. And he may be wondering, but dirty talk doesn't have to be just during the moment. It can also start outside. The second point is talking dirty with someone you trust. I know. It may sound strange, but knowing what I know of some of the problems that viewers have, it needs to be put out there. If you're in the early stages of a relationship and possibly don't know what direction this relationship is headed towards, then talking dirty is not recommended, especially if you're not comfortable and insecure. There's no point in talking all the dirty now, and the next time you see each other, the next time you see him, you start thinking in your head, what does he think of me? How does he see me? So when I say someone you trust, it doesn't mean they will document everything you say and use it against you. Someone that you're secure about, someone that you're comfortable around, especially someone that you've been dating for a while. In as much as when you are enjoying knacking, that you're used to just blabbering and saying everything in your mouth, it depends on the vibe the person is giving, because sometimes even first time you get comfortable around them. It depends on how free and comfortable they make you feel around them. If it's the first time you're meeting the person and the first time you're hitching this ride with the person, it is always good to take it slow, take it easy. Take a moment and kind of monitor the environment and the person that you're with. It might be too soon to start asking them sexually related questions like, what's your favorite position, what do you like, except you guys have talked for a very long time and it is a conversation you're already used to. Maybe for like 3, 4, 5 months, 6, you've been talking and you've gotten to the direction of knacking, but you haven't actually knacked. So this one might be a little bit comfortable for you because it's something you've talked about for a very long time. You already know in your head what they may be expecting from you and what you expect from them, because it is part of the conversation you've been having all this while. Now, for someone you just met newly, you people haven't talked about, sex. You haven't really gone deep, gone there. You've not like discussed. You don't really know what they are like during knacking. I think it's better to trade with caution. It will make you more comfortable. Gradually, you can graduate or navigate into talking dirty and expressing yourself more. The third point is, do not go from 0 to 90 miles per hour and just a twinkle of an eye. Somehow, from what I just said about taking it slow, the first time you're not sure, you may not really dirty talk. You can just gasp. You can moan. You can breathe softly. In fact, you don't even need to moan or scream out loud or scream the entire town down. It will be very confident of you and comfortable when you're enjoying it and there is an awkward moment to laugh out loud or just smile. You can ask questions in form of talking dirty. Say, for example, you're giving brain. You can ask, are you okay with it? Do you like what I'm doing? This is a mild, soft, respectable, dirty talk you can go with. You can even, yeah, as you're breathing hard, yeah, you can kind of agree with what you're doing by saying yes or yeah, right there. The fourth point is, if in doubt, ask. If you have doubts that your partner wants dirty talk, you're not sure. This is who you are. You love expressing it in a wild way. Or you just expressing yourself when you're knacking, which is really good. But you're not sure if your partner would want that. It is very good to ask. I always talk about asking, talking, like communicating is very important. You can ask them to find out if they like the partner's dirty talking during the moment or even before and after the moment, so that you know where you're headed. This will actually help you to not go extreme to the extent that you're not comfortable anymore. So if there are people that like dirty talk, you may inquire what they like in it, what type of dirty talk, neat one or real core dirty. Another thing that will help you, tip 5, is do some research. It wouldn't hurt if you watch some videos that will teach you how to discover what you find comfortable in saying during knacking. It won't hurt if you read some books. There are books that has really heated romantic scenes that can guide you. I recommend books and reading blogs, watching videos, YouTube videos, and also maybe Netflix, like movies. I'm not talking about porn. If you don't know how to date talk and you want to start getting comfortable in doing it, you can start with mild questions. Questions you can ask if they have waited for this moment a while. Hope you're enjoying what you're doing. I hope you're enjoying me. You know, I don't know. It sounds weird, but you can start with few words first. And before you know it, if you continue practicing, you will become a badass. Even if it means getting some lines from books, but make sure they are realistic. Another thing that might really help, it may really help, is getting into a role. I'm not talking about role play. I am talking about you inventing or reinventing another you inside you. For example, when I'm creating content, I'm gracious, but outside content, I am Chioma. I'm not saying it's not me, but creating content is something else entirely different from my lifestyle. If you're someone that gets really shy talking dirty, you can make yourself fierce when you're having a blast during the moment. Take away all the shyness and say what you want to say. Beyonce is Sasha Fierce when she's performing. Point 7, find words that you find or you're comfortable with. For example, instead of calling it C, asterisk CK, I can't call it here, or D, whatever CK, you can use joystick. I'm more comfortable using joystick. I believe your partner will relate to whatever you say. So if there are words that are ew, nah, I can't say this word, I can't use swear words. If you can't use swear words like the F word, you can use something else. Find something that is you. Find something that you will find comfortable saying. Number 8 point is be descriptive. Now, talking dirty is not just about saying F me. Yes, right there. Hada. Talking dirty is way more than that. Those are just literally the simple, the easiest, most common ones to say, which you can say they are clauses, you can say, but they can be completely full sentences, completely descriptive. It is more descriptive, especially when you're talking dirty on text or when you're about to get down and you can say, I can't wait to see what you do to me tonight. I can't wait to see how you take charge tonight. I can't wait to have you inside me. I can't wait to eat you up. Literally not what you're going to be saying, but you can make full proper sentences. It can be descriptive. You can describe what is going on. So if you don't know where to start, you can start from describing what is going on. And you don't need to talk all the way through. You need to take breaks. Talk, breathe hard, moan, gasp, smile, keep quiet for a while, and continue. Another thing that will help you is tip 9, define boundaries. This will help you get comfortable in talking dirty, but you and your partner. If there are words that your partner use that you find uncomfortable, for example, your partner calls you a slut and he enjoys it, it turns him on, but you're not comfortable him calling you that. It makes you feel less of yourself. It makes you feel like a prostitute. It makes you feel like we are picked from the street. If it demeans you, then you don't have to accept that. You can talk about it as partners and tell him that you're not comfortable with that. If you can find something similar but not demeaning that you find comfortable, then he can use that. Let me give you literally some things that you will say during, but I'm going to leave some gaps here and there it is going to guide you into talking dirty. So for starters, you can say, I like it when you, for example, maybe when he's going in and out, and all of a sudden he takes a little break and he comes down and kisses your lips again or neck. You can say, I like it when you do that. So this is very easy and this is personalized. Anyone can say this. If they spank your bum, you can say, I like it when you spank my. Another one is, this feels so good. I'm not saying this. I don't know what this is. This is the dash. So dash feels so good. What did they do that felt good? You know the first entrance? Okay. Maybe you like that feeling. You can be like, I like it when you enter, it feels so good. Another one is maybe me, dash me again. Maybe they kiss you can be like, kiss me again. These are dirty talks, but people think dirty talk is just about F me. Harder, harder, slow, slow, faster, faster. Yes, right there. It's part of it. You mix it up with descriptive sentences. It can be touch, stroke, lick, suck. There. F me harder. Keep doing that. You can combine it, keep doing that, and I will keep. To confirm something from them or to confirm what to do, you can say, would you want me to do this? I am going to dash until you come. And you're like, give it to me harder, faster. But be careful how you tell men to be harder, harder, faster. They are not machines. Now, the trick of understanding dirty talk is going with the flow, like personalizing it. What you're seeing, express them. What you want to see, express them. And what you want to confirm, express them. What is going on, express them in a nice way. In this way, you're personalizing it to them. It doesn't sound like you read it from a book or you watched it from a video. And say things in a way that it will make you feel comfortable and confident, and also something that is comfortable for them to hear as well. Here comes to the end of the video. I am sure that this video will help you to understand yourself better and your partner, and to know what the both of you likes when it comes to dirty talk, and also how to personalize dirty talks, and makes you feel confident in yourself. The next time you're knacking, try these tricks. And I also went ahead to give you some of the lines that you can use. You can affix or suffix yours in there, personalize it, and have a blast. Tell me if this worked for you in the comment section after trying it out, okay? I'll see you next time on the next one. Bye.